All right, we are live. Um, Hold on a second, let me mute this. This is going to be annoying for me. Okay. New stuff. I got a new microphone, a new light for the Vegas trip. Um, Wanted to make sure to have something a little more portable, a little more better. I hope you guys can hear me. If anyone's in the chat, say, "Hey, Ray James. Hey, can you hear me? Okay? Does it sound good? Am I too loud? Am I too soft? How's it going?" I think there's a delay, so I have to wait for him to reply back. So, new camera, new mic, new light, kind of a more portable unit. Should be a lot better for special. Oh, sweet, thanks, appreciate it, Firefly. Welcome, thank you, Rick. So Vegas, leave on Sunday. There from Monday through Wednesday. Got a lot of fun stuff already planned. Status matching is going to be my key thing. I've been really looking about who's status matching right now. Resorts World, Venetian, Wynn maybe. We'll have to see. Wynn's apparently not sharing much information. So hey there, Tammy, how you doing? So we're gonna have to see a lot of what's status matching beyond those. I'm definitely gonna try downtown. So currently, my plan on Monday is I'm staying at MGM Grand. I will be pretty much running around MGM Grand, doing a walkthrough from there, kind of showing you everything that's around MGM Grand. Then I'm going to do my part 2 of a wee bit washed out. All right, thanks, Rick. I'm going to have to work on that. I don't know if it's that I have the light on as well in the room, and that's putting some yellow, or this is too white. I'll work on that and play around with it a little bit. Hey, Stephen Lowe. All right, that's awesome. Hey, you probably see me around. And there's Thor. Appreciate you coming by, Thor. So doing good. Wish you were in Vegas too, man. Walk around some. So Monday's gonna be a lot of walking around the strip. I'm doing part 2 of what to do in Vegas when you're broke. I keep on coming up with ideas I couldn't believe I didn't figure it out the first time, but I was kind of like improvising that first episode of things to do in Vegas when you're broke, and I've got a part 2 working up. I might even come up with a part 3. We'll see. This part 2 might be pretty extensive. It's going to be all the stuff I forgot the first time. Also doing cheap eats, how to eat cheaply in Vegas. And when I mean cheap, I mean $10 a meal, kind of cheap, in that price range. Obviously, it's kind of hard. Oh, no, it's all right, Rick. I appreciate the feedback. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to figure all this out. I'm trying to add new stuff, new sound, especially with the new mic. It should sound way better than even with my AirPods in. I think the AirPods add a little bit more bass to everything, and maybe didn't catch up on all the speaking. Going to be headed to Mirage Hard Rock. Check that all out. And if I have time, I want to actually head to the Virgin Hotel that used to be Hard Rock. So it's really kind of weird. Hard Rock left. Virgin Hotel bought the Hard Rock property. Virgin, Richard Branson, Virgin, bought the Hard Rock property. Mohegan Tribe is managing the casino and hotel operations. The Seminole Tribe for Hard Rock bought Mirage. So it's kind of like they were repositioning themselves to be on the strip. They're cool plan. I want to speak to somebody there about their cool plans. Gonna head to Venetian, gonna head to Wynn. I'm gonna get a lot of the Lunar New Year. I don't know if I think that's the politically correct thing to say is Lunar New Year, since it's not actually Chinese New Year, because most of Asia celebrates Lunar New Year, but you get the idea. I'm going to show you a lot of stuff. Vegas does it up for Lunar New Year. The Wynn, Venetian, Palazzo, Caesars, they all do it up for Lunar New Year. Asians in general love to gamble. If you've never gambled with a group of Asians, I definitely think you should try it. So much fun, so much energy. Win or lose, they're having a great time. Do not try to keep up with their drinking. I've tried before. It does not work. One of my best experience actually with gambling during Lunar New Year was I was at Wynn. And I have never, I've played Pai Gow before. Pai Gow with cards, you get 7 cards. Your 5 best hand, your 2 or, second best hand. I've never played with the tiles, how a Pai Gow was originally played with tiles. Kind of like Mahjong, but the tiles are cards. So I am super looking forward to seeing that all again. Like when I was at Win, sat down, a bunch of really nice ladies. Did not speak a whole lot of English, but they were able to speak Pai Gow to me. I don't know how to play anymore at all. Uh, oh, Stephen Lowe. Let's see. I can bring this all up. Let me show this. All right. I do hope my luck improves this year. I lost more than 25% of my coin in Vegas for both 2021 22. Hope to earn some comps. You should earn some good comps on that for the 2022, depending on what property you mainly lost at. Depending on where you lost it as well. So for table games, Caesars and MGM are kind of not hitting really well on that right now. They've dropped their point scale down. So, okay. Sorry, that's my son telling me he made eggs. So depending on where you're gambling at. So table games right now for MGM and Caesars, they're kind of not giving a lot of points, but slots are giving more points currently. So you should still see some real good comps. I'm sorry you lost. I know it's tough. We've all been there. Everyone's had a downtime. I like to say if you have not had a downtime or you have not had a time where you've lost it all, you have been gambling long enough. It will come. I do not want you all to lose that much. I want you to remember to budget. Take what you're going to lose. Take what you plan to gamble with. Divide your budget over this trip and do all that. So Stephen Lowe, let's go back here. Another thing up there. Slots on the strip, table leagues downtown. Room offers, so you're good. Excellent. Room offers, sometimes that's good enough by itself. They'll throw in a little free play or some resort credit, especially downtown. They're trying to get more people downtown, really trying to draw people in at Fremont Hotel Casino with their remodels almost done. And so we should see some good room offers coming from them in the next little bit. Same with Plaza. Plaza's doing a lot of remodeling, so that means they need to fill up the casino, fill up the hotel. I'm really looking forward to getting downtown with home slots. We're going to check out a lot of downtown. We're going to look for some of those really old games. Rumors are that the D has coin slots somewhere. I have looked before. I've never found. I've asked. No one knows. Somewhere they're supposed to be. El Cortez apparently has some coin slots, although I do hear that they're all video poker. Again, I want to verify. I want to actually see for my own eyes, put my hands on the machine if they're actually there. Otherwise, they're just speculation. Probably not going to go back to Circus, but definitely going to Resorts World. Show home slots around there. He has not been to Resorts World yet, and I believe it is one of the nicely is not a word. The nicest designed casinos currently. The layout is amazing. The feel of it is amazing. I'm not a big gambler there. I haven't really gambled a lot there. I think I've had 2 sessions there for maybe an hour each. Didn't have much luck, but I enjoy the casino itself. So, and Tammy's got a good reminder. Yes, make sure you like and subscribe and definitely share. I'm still working on that 2,000 subscriber contest. I'm probably going to release it in Vegas. It'll be one of those share this video, blah, blah, blah. It'll probably be my part 2 of what to do in Vegas when you're broke to share that out. Let's see here. Rick James got something. Slingo game, extreme game. Seems like IGT, at least that is who had the 20 line game, S2000, has brought that back, the depths of gaming, to re-engineer it to be modern like bingo almost. I will look for that. I'm not a bingo fan, but I'll check that out. Stephen Lowe has 3 real coin machines and an entire back room of video poker. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. I've heard the coin video poker, but the coin machines I have not seen yet. But the last time I was in El Cortez, it was a long time ago, so they were all coins back then. But I'm looking forward to it a lot. Home Slots has a wholesaler that we're going to go see. Really excited about that. I know I'm not in the slots wholesale game or buying a machine and all that, but I'm super interested in seeing the process, how it all works. Also, if you haven't noticed, I've got the border, the background set, so the border's a little tighter. I think I need to lower my chair down a little bit. I'm a little high frame, but Yeah, it's working. Little by little, right? So that's pretty much my live this time. If anyone has any questions you want to throw up there, I'll totally answer them. If you're going to be in Vegas, let me know. Hey, send me a message on one of the videos, and I hit them pretty quick. Um, come down and say, hey, if you want to walk around with me, I tend to walk around Vegas a lot. I tend to walk around a lot. So generally speaking, on Monday, I'll probably do close to 12 to 15 miles worth of walking between all the strip hotels, just those. So I plan to start at MGM Grand. I'll most likely work my way down that side of the strip through Planet Hollywood, jumping over to Bellagio, going through Caesars, zigzagging back around, going through Flamingo, hitting the Mirage. So there's going to be a lot of walking. Really looking forward to that. I'm weird like that. I like to see everything. I like to check it all out again, even though I was just there in October and I saw everything. But everything changes so fast. The decorations for Lunar New Year can be found all over the place, but the big ones are at Bellagio, Caesars, Wynn, and the Palazzo, as well as Venetian. They do a great job as well. Those are the major places to go see anything for Lunar New Year. Wynn is basically all the time decorated for Lunar New Year because their colors are red and gold. Huge luck colors in Asian culture. Venetian Palazzo, if you're ever there during this time of year, especially if you're there on actual Lunar New Year day, they do a dragon festival, the tigers, the lions running through. It is an amazing show. There's people with the red envelopes and they're handing them out. So it's really neat to see. Hey, look at Tammy's there. Always informative. I try to be. I try to let you guys know what I know. I try to learn some more stuff to tell you guys what I know. And I always like to share my little stories because Vegas is so interesting. It's so much more than gambling. There's so much more to do than gamble. And that piece of what to do in Vegas when you're broke kind of means a lot to me because I've been broke before. I've had no money and had to eat cheaply. And you can go to Vegas on little money. If you're wanting to gamble, obviously you need to have a budget. But if you're wanting to go to Vegas to just look around, people watch, see what there is to neat to see, to do without spending money. And trust me, you can spend a fortune in Vegas because you could take a helicopter ride for what, $1,000. And there's a lot of things to do that I enjoy. Let's bring James here. Hold on a second. I solely want to go to Vegas for the Cirque du Soleil shows. So I'm actually going to be coming out with a video on how to get those shows for much cheaper. There is a secret. It's not hard. It's free. You can earn points to get those shows. I have seen them all. The only show I have not seen currently with Cirque du Soleil is the new show at New York, which I'm hoping to see maybe in February if I can. Mirage, Hard Rock, their Cirque show is the Beatles Love. It has not been announced yet if they're going forward with that. I haven't seen any information on that or not. I would like to see that show stick around either at some other property or staying at the Hard Rock. The Beatles Love show is a great show. The music with the Beatles and the choreography with Cirque du Soleil works really well. They do a great job. Michael Jackson's one show, not a big fan. Just doesn't do it for me. It's mainly the music. The music is great, but the show itself and all that. So that's the show I would skip if I was you, Rick. Focus your money on Ka, O, Mystere, all the other ones. All the other ones are great. Just one just doesn't quite get there for me. Also, if you haven't seen Blue Man Group, they're interesting. Not as great as Cirque du Soleil, different, but interesting. Definitely would catch that out too. All right, gang, I'm going to leave you there if no one's got any other questions. Oh, let's see. Tammy jumped in here. Did you hear about some investors buying a bunch of land for an amusement park? Yes. That is going to be an interesting thing because it's going to be an amusement park with no gambling. I'm kind of interested in that, of how that's going to work. It's off the strip. It's not directly on the strip, but it's a strip adjacent. So that'll be kind of interesting to see. Does Vegas need an amusement park? Is that going to bring more kids back to Vegas? If you're not aware, Vegas had this big thing of Vegas for Families somewhere around 2002, 2003 to about 2008 or so. It was a huge push for families. It sucks. They did a horrible job. Vegas without gambling equals Dave and Buster's. Exactly, Rick. And so when there were a lot of kids in Vegas, it was awful. There were kids literally sleeping on steps of the casino because their parents were gambling on the floor and they were inside the casino but sleeping on stairs. I hate seeing that. I hate seeing kids being drug around at 3 a.m. in the morning or kids in a stroller with all that's going on in Vegas. I feel completely safe walking down the strip as an adult myself. I would not feel safe bringing my son along at any age, non-gambling age. I wouldn't feel safe with that. I feel that 21 is a perfect age for Vegas, and I don't see a reason to bring anyone to Vegas under 21 for any reason. I mean, even football, I wouldn't take my son to Vegas for a football game. I'd, come here local in Dallas-Fort Worth area, watch football. All right, gang, that does it for me. Going to be back. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of lives in Vegas. You'll probably get bored of them, but I'll do my walking each time I walk to the strip. If I'm going to walk for a good section of the way and I don't have to do any recording, I will definitely be live for that. I will definitely have a bunch of content coming back for it. Hopefully, I'll be able to get that content put together in a cohesive manner much quicker this time than last time. It took me a month last time. So just a piece. Oh, so Rick has one more thing. Cornell, stay out of NOLA. No casino in NOLA worth the risk at this point. Rick, it's funny you mentioned that. Go to Gulf Coast and say go to Gulf Coast. So I really like New Orleans, and I really hate New Orleans. Harrah's is a great casino there. The food is amazing. The history and just atmosphere of New Orleans is amazing. The people are not amazing. A good portion of the people are amazing, but a good portion, majority of them, make it unamazing. You do not feel safe at pretty much any time, day or night. Stay with people around you in New Orleans all the time. But the food is amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. The energy of New Orleans is awesome. The people who don't make it great, they can move somewhere else and New Orleans would be awesome. But unfortunately, that is part of New Orleans. Don't let anyone ask you. Oh, New Orleans tip. Here you go. Don't let anyone in New Orleans ask you, I bet I can tell you where you got them shoes. This is the ultimate in scam to get you out of some money. So they're going to say, you say, oh, I bet you I can tell you where you got those shoes. And you're going to say, sure. And they're going to say, on your feet. So they automatically got you. Most likely this is a shoe sign scam. They have some kind of foam, water, whatever, and they're shining your shoes, whether they're tennis shoes or not. They're washing your shoes. And they're wanting $20 to do this. And it is an ultimate scam. You're going to have one person doing this. You're going to have at least 5 other people around you that are in on it. This is a red flag, and just keep walking. Don't stop. Don't engage. Just keep going. Find a population center where it looks like fairly safe, especially where there's officers around, and get off that area as quick as possible. Most likely it's Bourbon Street, so just be careful. Yep, on your feet, just like Ray James said. All right, that's it. All right, we're definitely done now. Gamble smart, gamble safe. We'll see you all soon. Take care. And I'm ending broadcast.